Hey, what's up, guys? So, it's the last time I'm going to make a video about this topic. Hooray! I've probably looked at every single possible bike I could ever look at. You know, at least from the manufacturers that I'm considering. You know, I know KTMs are pretty cool, but KTMs are pretty fucking expensive as well. Doesn't seem to be raining too harshly out. I'll try to keep the camera covered. Anyway, that being said, you know, KTM's out of the question. You know, pretty cool bikes, crazy ass maintenance and price. Husaberg, I think, is pretty much the same thing, or it may just be the price is pretty steep. Who knows? I didn't really look too much into Husaberg, although Husaberg does have a new 701E coming out that looks like it would be pretty cool. But it's not street legal stock, so I'm not really looking into that. Pretty cool bike if you got, like, I think 12 and 13 grand is what it goes for. But anyway, you know, so I was looking at primarily I was just looking at the big four, you know, Japanese people, you know, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, and Honda. And I jumped around from bike to bike to bike. As you can see maybe in some of my previous videos, I went from the WR to, you know, the CRF to, you know, fucking, I don't know, just all kinds of crazy shit. But anyway, I've been doing a lot of considering, and I think part of the problem is I was watching too many damn moto vloggers and just wanting to get the bikes that they ride. And I mean, come on, you can't really hold that against me. I mean, who doesn't watch some of their favorite moto vloggers and want their bike just because they see someone riding on it all the time and having a blast on it? But the funny thing is as much as I changed my mind, the bike I decided to get is actually the first one that I said I was going to get, but then for some reason changed my mind. And what bike is that, you might ask? That bike is the Suzuki DR650. Not getting the DRZ400, even though it is pretty popular as far as supermotoing. But that's one of the reasons why I'm getting the DR, is because it's something you don't see a lot. Second of all, this bike isn't just going to be for fun and stuff like that. You know, it is going to be a primarily commuting bike. You know, it's going to be used for commuting primarily, as well as having fun. Because, you know, obviously that's why I'm getting a supermoto setup in the first place. And so I need something practical, you know, something that would be able to do, you know, significant highway speeds for a significant amount of time. And although the DRZ will do highway speeds, it doesn't do them, it's not too happy doing them. That's pretty cool. So that's why I decided to get the 650. You know, 650 cc's of pure fucking age-old badassery. You know, that's pretty fucking sweet. Like I said, it's going to be happier traveling at highway speeds if the need arises. There's also a really cool video. I'll link it in this fucking video. It's a video of a guy riding in Australia, and the old ass ancient DRZ or DR650 is just freaking mopping the floor with all these KTMs and WRs that are on the trail with them. Now, I mean, granted, it could just be inexperienced riders, I know, but it's a funny ass video. It really is. It'd be like, it's like if you know those Power Thirst commercials for the energy drinks that were like a real spoof and they were real funny. It's kind of like set up like that, and it's kind of funny. In a way, it's set up like that. Like this part, so he'll be riding, and he's like, oh, I'm held up by the pesky KTM. Hey, look, more stranded WRs. It's just funny. But yeah, you know, I need a highway bike. I need a bike that can be taken on the highway with relative ease and, you know, won't complain. And sure, the DRZ can be put on the highway for a short amount of time. You know, we're talking maybe 10, 15-minute stretches, you know, of cruise going at like 70, 80, you know. But it's really pushing the bike up there to its limits. And so, you know, for that reason, I didn't want to get the DRZ. It's as cool as a bike as it is, and I will give it that. It is just as awesome as the 650 if you're not going to be using it for the same kind of reasons I am. And another thing is, I did the math, and even though this is really insignificant, the 650 has just a tad bit horsepower to weight ratio. I mean, and the funny thing is, the 650, despite having 250 cc's up on the 400, it only weighs like 30 to 40 pounds more. Which, I mean, sure, that's significant when you're talking about a motorcycle. But when you also consider the horsepower gain you get, it doesn't seem all that bad. Because, you know, the DRZ, I think stock horsepower is like 32, 34. And, oh shit, there's some pretty sticky stuff. And the DR650 stock horsepower stated by the manufacturers, but yeah, I expect that to deviate, you know, about 2 to 3 horsepower either way. It's still sitting at about 43. The manufacturer states 46, but we're just going to say it's 43. So, you know, you're getting about a 10 horsepower gain. And then think about it, I think you could probably definitely do some trimming the fat and bring the weight down about at least maybe a good, maybe 10, 15 pounds, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't think 10 would be too crazy to actually get out of it by maybe changing the exhaust, which is usually the heaviest damn piece, and going with one of the lightest weight ones you can find, you know, taking off a couple unneeded things. And I really think you could trim the fat and then add some more horsepower and just have a gnarly fucking all-around fucking awesome bike that could just be great at fucking everything. You know, highway speeds, hill climbs, off-road, all kinds of shit you can throw at it. Ooh. That was pretty gnarly. My handlebars did not like that though. I kind of wasn't expecting. I wasn't ready for it. Really, I wasn't. Look, guys, my shitty Chinese bike didn't fall in pieces. That was pretty fun. Now I'm gonna have to like tighten the fucking handlebars up like tomorrow or something. So yeah, guys, my fellow viewers, be expecting DR650 in the near future. And yes, I am going to motard it. Yes, a 650 motard is going to happen. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm unsure if I want to do like the legit 17-inch rims on both, or if I want to run like somewhat of a sportman setup, or like a 17 on the rear, 21 on the front, or a 17 on the rear and like a 19 on the front. I'm not too sure yet, because having the bigger diameter wheel in the front is going to help you a little bit with off-road. But anyway, so that's what we're going to be getting. Mr. Squirrel, you better run, you son of a bitch. He's like, where's my nuts? I must find my nuts. Oh, and scared the shit out of the bird. Man. So yeah, second bike I will be getting, depending on how awesome and perfect the 650 is. It really depends on how I feel. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really decided what my second bike would be yet, just being honest. I mean, I have a couple bikes in mind. I thought of an FZ Yamaha, you know, not the 6Rs, the naked bikes, because those look pretty awesome. And I know a lot of people have said those are pretty similar to riding a supermoto with a more sporty engine. You know, of course, it's a little heavier. But I'm not really ruling out another cruiser. I mean, that might be cool. Or maybe not a cruiser, maybe more of like a cafe racer style type bike. Like, you know, maybe one of the 400cc like cafe racer looking ones. You know, so I'm definitely not ruling anything out. I just know the first one is definitely 100% no more flip-flopping around or bullshitting. It's going to be Suzuki DR650. So that's that. That's out of the way. No more bullshit. No more. I'm not going to make a video 2 days from now saying, no guys, I'm getting this. I've considered like all my options. I've weighed everything in my head. You know, what's important to me, what bike is going to give me what's the pluses of this bike, what's the disadvantages of this bike. You know, I've been doing that for months. And yeah, through that process, I have flip-flopped and changed my mind. But, you know, I've weighed the pluses and minuses of the DR. And so far, for what I want out of a bike, it is the closest thing I could find out of the big four Japanese manufacturers, which are the only ones I'm really considering. I mean, sure, KTMs are nice, but they're fucking expensive. And they're not the best, you know, beginner type friendly bikes as far as being a noob to maintenance. I mean, no, I'm not a beginner rider, but I am somewhat of a noob when it comes to maintenance. So a KTM would just eat me alive unless I had someone around that could teach me the ins and outs of them, which I don't, sadly. Not to mention they're pretty up there in price as well. So now that that's out of the way, I'm trying to think of some more things for vlogs, as far as vlog topics, because it is going to be a little bit before I do get the bike, or the motorcycle, two-wheel fun machine. So I'm going to be sticking to a lot of bike vlogs and stuff like that. Ooh, there's a dirty-ass comb on the ground. And I'm just trying to brainstorm, you know, where would be some cool places to take the bike. I know most of my vlogs have been just up and down the same old little bike trail. I've been trying to branch out, really look around for some stuff. I'm thinking maybe my next vlog, if it's not so shitty out, you know, I'd be more comfortable venturing further away from the house in case it rains. You know, like right now, I don't want to get too far away from the house because it might rain and I don't want to ruin the GoPro, because right now it doesn't have the waterproof back on it. But that's okay, because it's not really raining. But if it was a little nicer out, I'd take it to, you know, down through downtown and all that jazz. Let's go right through that puddle down there. And I guess while we're on the subject of moto vlogs and whatnot, you know, let me know if you guys are liking the bike vlogs, you know. And you know, definitely when I get the 650, the DR650, definitely let me know if you guys would rather have me keep doing the bike vlogs, or alternately, would you like it better if I made a separate channel for those of you that like the bike vlogs? Therefore, the people that like the moto vlogs can watch the moto vlogs, and the people that like the bike vlogs can watch the bike vlogs. Let's not go too fast. I don't want the wind to completely drown me out. So yeah, guys, definitely let me know about that. What you guys think as far as that. Dude, that's a weird looking fucking house. Holy shit. I've like stumbled into a mini ghetto of some sort. House for sale. What are you selling it for? A nickel? Look at that fucking thing. Who's buying that? That wagon wheel's worth more than that house. That futon is worth more than that house. I always wonder what this place is here. Check out the old ass car. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are excited for the DR650. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. If you're not, or if you are, either one, let me know in the comments. Give me some feedback or something. I'm relatively new to this. The only kind of feedback I won't really take seriously is, you know, the whole, my voice, the situation with my voice. Yeah, I know it's not ideal. I do not have the GoPro case modified to support an external mic yet, nor did I have the money to get the external mic output and all that shit. So, you know, I'm working on that. That's something I plan on getting soon. I plan on getting my stuff as far as moto vlog equipment or motorcycle equipment real soon. So I can actually maybe start taking some like good pictures for the YouTube, get the page set up right, get the Facebook page set up right, maybe even an Instagram or some shit like that too. You know, I'm thinking about just getting like the helmet, just so, you know, I can have the helmet, because everyone knows the helmet is kind of like the Moto Vloggers identity. So I may pick that up when I get paid here next week. And then of course I've already got a jacket and pants and riding shoes or riding boots and gloves and all that jazz picked out. So that's all picked out, booked, marked on RevZilla.com. Just waiting for the right time to buy it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you guys later. Till then, ride safe, keep the rubber side down. Peace.